Hello dearies, my name is Cassara. I decided to be a VTuber because it's more comfortable for me. My channel will focus on all things horror, and to start it off, I decided to review Spiral from the Book of Saw. Mostly because I'm a huge Saw fan, and Darren Lynn Bousman directed this movie along with three of my favorites in the franchise, 2 through 4. Of course, one has to be in there. You can't have the movies without one. Now, what makes Spiral different from the other Saw movies is it's a standalone film. You don't have to have prior knowledge of Saw. You don't have to have seen them or anything to enjoy this movie. The other difference is in the past Saw movies, everyone was pretty much a pawn in Jigsaw's game. You never knew who the killer was, which made it an incredible watch just because you're trying to piece it together like the detectives in the movie. It was great. This movie, the cast was amazing. Samuel L. Jackson is an incredible actor. Then you have Chris Rock, who I was skeptical about, I'll admit, just because he's a comedian. I've never seen him in a serious role, so I wasn't sure how he would do in this. But he nailed that detective role. Even with his jokes and stuff, it was perfect. Couldn't ask for a better person for that part. The plot was interesting. It seemed a little similar to, I want to say Saw 5, but I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it seemed like for me. Just because of where the deaths were centered around. It seemed a little similar. But it still was good. I liked it. The kills for me were far more torture-esque than 1 through 4. And it gave away who the killer was for me. Although I already figured out who the killer was before the movie even really got going. Which really bothered me. I was hoping that I would be wrong when the movie ended, but unfortunately I was proven right, and it made the movie even worse for me. Now, if you don't like torture and you don't like gore, don't watch this movie. But I would suggest, if you really want to watch a Saw movie, watch the first one and see how you do. If you don't like torture or gore. It's not really that gory in the first one, and there's not really that much torture, in my opinion. So that one might be the best choice out of the whole franchise to start off with. Now, my rating of Spiral, I would give it a 7.5 out of a 10, a 3.5 out of a 5. If you're a Saw fan, go give it a whirl. You have nothing to lose. It's not that bad. I mean, I think Saw 8 is worse, in my honest opinion, and I'm kind of hoping that there is a second one after Spiral, because there was a cliffhanger and I'm curious to see what happens next. I'm hoping that the next one will give you that whodidit feel, where he may he or she may have accomplices, what have you. I'm hoping. Hoping. If you liked this video, please subscribe, because I'm going to be making a lot more, hopefully. Tune in next time, and thank you so much for watching my first video. Take care.